If you've ever pushed yourself through an intense workout, you know the feeling of the next morning. You swing your legs out of bed, and the simple act of walking down a staircase feels like a physical impossibility. To fight this, everyone from weekend joggers to heavyweight champions relies on the same solution, the sports massage. There's a widespread assumption that if we just apply enough pressure to those sore spots, we can manually force the damaged muscle fibers to knit themselves back together faster. But we need to look at what's actually happening under the skin. Are those hands performing cellular repair, or are we paying for a very convincing illusion of recovery? To find the answer, we have to look at the specific microscopic wreckage left behind after a heavy lifting session or a long run. Under a microscope, healthy muscle tissue features bundles of perfectly parallel fibers. Intense exercise forces these fibers to stretch, fray, and snap, a necessary microtrauma to build back stronger. Your immune system responds immediately, flooding the area with white blood cells and chemicals to break down the damage. This influx creates a literal bottleneck. Trapped cellular waste and fluid create the physical pressure and stiffness we experience as soreness. This traffic jam is the immediate hurdle. Until that fluid is moved and the waste is cleared, the actual repair work is stalled. This is where the physical manipulation of massage comes in. Deep squeezing and stretching act as a mechanical intervention on the tissue. The hands aren't repairing the tears, they're acting as a manual pump for your internal fluids. By compressing the muscle, massage manually pushes the bottlenecked waste out of the area and into the circulatory system to be filtered. This clearing allows fresh, oxygenated blood to reach the damaged fibers. You've essentially cleared the road so delivery trucks can get through. It also signals the nervous system to stop guarding the area. As the tension drops, the sensation of stiffness fades. But while the roads are now clear, the fibers are still torn. Massage doesn't have the biological tools to actually synthesize new protein or restitch those parallel bundles. It is an expert road clearing crew. It optimizes the environment for repair, but it cannot do the actual construction. If massage only handles the logistics, what processes are actually responsible for laying down the new layers of muscle tissue? The rebuilding happens during deep sleep. This is when the body directs blood flow away from the brain and toward the muscles, releasing the growth hormones that stimulate the cellular repair we can't achieve while awake. Those hormones need raw materials. Your body uses protein to synthesize the new collagen fibers and water to transport those nutrients across cell membranes. Without these building blocks, the road remains clear, but the repairs never start. This chart highlights the difference. A massage provides a quick drop in perceived pain, but cellular regeneration is a slow, compounding process that only happens over hours and days of rest. We have to view massage as the final optimization. It helps the system run more efficiently, but it only works if the massive foundation of sleep and nutrition is already in place to do the heavy lifting. Massage is a valuable tool for reducing the discomfort of inflammation, but your actual recovery time is determined by your internal biology. Clearing the road is helpful, but the rebuilding still takes time, food, and rest.